Hey guys, welcome back to Wentworth Life. I hope you're all doing really well out there today. So in this video, my friend Liam has kindly shared his Wentworth Con video that he had with Rarriwuy Hick, who plays Ruby Mitchell, and he has kindly asked me to share this video on the YouTube channel, which of course I am more than happy to do. Now Liam did have an interview with Kate Jenko last year, and he was also nice enough to share that with me too, which I did post on this channel, so you'll probably remember Liam if you saw that video. Now I've already watched Liam's video with Rarriwuy Hick, and it's such a fun video, and Rarriwuy seems like such a fun person to chat to, and one of her answers to Liam's questions was something that I did not know. So I'm gonna shut up now so you guys can watch the video, and guys, enjoy.
Liam, we're just waiting for your video. There you are. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to hop off. I'll be back in 15. I like your hoodie.
Oh my god, I love your hoodie. Can I have a look at that? Oh my god, it's unreal.
Yeah, have you seen the Ruby?
Yes! That's amazing, Liam. Oh my god, that's so cool. How you doing?
Fine, yeah.
So you're in the UK?
Yeah, I'm in the West Midlands.
Oh, nice. And a huge Wentworth fan, I hear.
Yeah.
Have you been watching it from the start?
Only from, well, I've recently catched up, but I started watching it from season 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. Which I hear is sort of like when it's sort of the best season to start off at, I reckon.
Yeah.
Or it's a good season. It's very...
I think the best season to start watching is from season 6, especially because Ruby's been coming in.
Amazing. Oh my god, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning there and you're still awake.
I know. Yeah, I don't go to sleep early. It's not like me to do that.
Neither do I. I'm a night owl. I'll be up all night, sleep all day. It's terrible. So tell me, what would be your favorite scene in Wentworth?
The bit when in season 6, when Ali and Ruby try and steal the test paper for Boom, and then they get instead of getting the one for the welding machines, they get shop fitting.
That was so much fun.
And then Boom was like, "Oh, like basically you've got the wrong one, you idiots!" And then they just start laughing.
You know what? That was probably like one of my favorite scenes to shoot. And when we were in the H1 in the lounge room, and we're sort of preparing Boomer for her big test, that was lots of fun. We're all in our PJs. We're like, "Come on, Boomer, you can do it!"
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Oh, great. Cool. Do you have any questions?
Yeah. What was the hardest scene for you to film?
My hardest scene, like it was my favorite, but also it was tough, would be Fight Club. The scene I did fighting Spike. It was 10 hours of boxing. So it was really like tough and exhausting. Imagine doing that for 10 hours, You get a lunch break and then they're like, "All right, go back in and do it again." Like, I'm so tired. So I would say that would have been the hardest. But it was also great.
You just loved the fight. Ruby just loved fighting, didn't she?
Yes, well, I was training really hard for that, like I was training every day. Do you know there's a woman, her name's Sarah, she's the fight scene I had in the laundry.
Yeah.
So she was she's a yeah, well, she's a professional boxer, and I think she went to the Olympics or something like that for boxing. So Sarah was my trainer at the time. She was training me every day outside of Wentworth, outside of work. Do you have any other questions? I see you're looking down, so you're prepared, aren't you, Liam?
Yeah, I've got them.
Ah, yes, I love that. I love this. I love preparation.
You have to be prepared, don't you, for this? Did you audition for Ruby, or was it another character that you auditioned for first before Ruby?
That's such a good question. I didn't audition for Ruby. I actually got a phone call. I was in Sydney, and I got a phone call, and they were like, "Oh, we've written a character for you. Do you want to come to Melbourne?" And I was trying not to freak out. I was like, "Oh my God, it's Wentworth." They're like, "Do you know the show Wentworth?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, yes." But I was like, "No, okay, cool, play it cool." So I was like, yeah, I have to check my schedule." But I flew down to Melbourne, met the producers and the writers, and they were like, "Yeah, we've written a role for you." The producers had seen me in another show, so they had written Ruby for me because, as you may know already, Ruby's not an original character from Prisoner. No. Rita Connors is, but yeah, so Ruby's a new character.
Yeah, I was watching you in. There was a comedy on. I was seeing on a clip on YouTube. You was in something called Black Comedy, weren't you?
Black Comedy, yeah.
You was in a car, and the person on the sat nav was talking, and you were just laughing and.
Yes, I love comedy. I've always done a lot of drama, but I enjoy doing some comedy as well. As you can see, Ruby and Boomer bring a lot of cheekiness and humour to Wentworth.
Yeah, I actually, I don't know if you might not know, but I actually sent you a letter and a photo for you to sign for me.
Ah, was this just recent? This was recently.
This was, not long ago, about a month ago.
Yeah.
And I sent you a picture of Ruby with her fists up.
Yes.
And I asked for you to sign it for me.
Yes. Yeah. It's so nice to finally get a face. You just like a lot of the time you see your name and stuff, but it's nice to see your face and get a sense of who you are. It's cool. But you asked if I had auditioned for another character. I did. I was 19 or 20 years old, and Wentworth was no one knew what Wentworth was, hadn't even started filming. So I auditioned for the role of Doreen originally. It's so weird, isn't it? It's like you just kind of go.
Is it because it's an Aboriginal character and it's they're sort of the same, aren't they?
There were a lot of Aboriginal girls in the audition room auditioning for that character. So yeah. But Sharina did such an amazing job. That was totally hers and Ruby was mine. So it was funny that I just had to wait for 6 years and then I finally got onto the show.
Yeah. If you could I don't know if it's a bit hard, but if you could create a storyline, any storyline for Wentworth to bring into season 9 or whatever, what would your storyline be? If you could just throw anything into the storyline, what would you throw in?
I don't know.
I've really put you on the spot now, haven't I?
Yeah, you got me thinking. Oh, I don't know. Like, it's hard
Like if there was something that you'd think Ruby would do, or you'd like to see her do, or anything else in Wentworth, just to.
Well, I can't talk about season 9. You have to like wait.
Yeah, without no spoilers, obviously.
But
It's like, nah.
it was funny. Yeah, I don't know. Like, obviously, you don't want Ruby to die.
No, definitely not.
And and she's on parole at the moment, so it'll be
Probably
really
like become like top dog or something like.
Oh yeah, and be top dog.
Yeah, seeing her on the steam press. Like,
yeah, are you
Yeah.
up to that? So you're watching season 8 at the moment?
I am, yeah.
And you saw
Seeing her on the steam press, it just felt weird. It's like.
No, I was badass on the steam press.
It's like, yeah, once Luke Kelly comes in, it's like, yeah, no. It's like, don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me, just do your laundry. And
To be fair, I actually thought that Ruby would be scared of Luke Kelly because she's much taller, isn't she? And Ruby's quite, she can stick up for herself, but I think she's a bit, on the inside, she's sort of fearing for herself.
Yeah, well, she just she'd been in hospital, and has had a brain aneurysm, and if she gets into trouble and starts fighting again, that's her life gone, and her parole. So, I guess she's being really careful. She's always been very impulsive and wants to just fight people, but now she's just sort of like sitting back and going, "Okay, just gotta calm down."
I love the bit where she. The one catchphrase I love of Ruby is when she says and when she says to Boom or Ali, she's like that's deadly, and then she goes
Oh my god, I love this so much. Yeah.
When she says that's deadly, and then she just sticks her tongue out and goes.
That's kind of just like a little bit of Rarriwuy that's going into Ruby, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always like, like all of my photos from my childhood are they're all the same. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. Yeah, and even like the word deadly, like, when reading the script, it was just a normal sort of sentence, so I would come in and Rubyfy it and put in words like deadly or sis or gammon, like I just like pack in all this stuff that made it more like Ruby. Great. And have you gone through all your questions?
Yeah, and there's one more. What was it like filming the final season and knowing that you wasn't going to do it anymore?
Oh, last week, this was only a week ago.
I know, the 4th of September when you finished.
Yeah, it was like, oh, we have 2 minutes left. How did that happen?
It's like, no, give us more time.
It was such an emotional, like, you can see I'm already like, oh God, that was so hard to go through that last week. And I saw some photos recently of the set being pulled down, and I was
I started crying. I was like, ooh.
Me too. I was like, what the hell? This is real. It's really happening. So, we really feel it, all of us. We're just kind of in a bit of shock, to be honest. I think it naturally has come to an end. Season 9 is really awesome. Like, there's some great stuff that's coming out.
I think, to be fair, I think it's run its course, hasn't it? It's gone as far as it can.
Yeah, and it's good to sort of leave it on this note. Like, and we can miss it and enjoy what we've created, you know, and shared with you guys. And you guys have been so, you know, you've been so a part of that journey with us. Hey, do you want to get a quick photo?
Yeah, screenshot.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, can you do the deadly?
I will.
Oh.
And I want to see a little bit of Ruby in the background.
Yeah. Wait.
Okay.
Go. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I didn't press it.
All right, tell me when you're ready.
Well, let me take it now. Hold on.
All right.
Go. Oh.
Well, you know what? This is recording, so maybe we can ask if we can get it sent to you.
Yeah. Because it won't let me for some reason.
Yeah, we'll definitely do the recording. But Liam, do you want me to screenshot it quick for you? I can send this to you when we get off. Yeah, let me screenshot it quick. All right, go ahead. Do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. Yeah, Liam, I'll send that to you on Instagram. All right? Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye.
Thank you. Good night. Have a good night.
And that was Liam chatting with the lovely Rarriwuy Hick, who played Ruby Mitchell. Once again, I just have to thank Liam for sharing that with me and for the rest of you guys, because with Wentworth ended, it's so nice to get some new footage from time to time, whether if that's just an interview with a cast member or a behind the scenes thing. So it's very much appreciated, Liam. Thank you again. Okay guys, well, if you enjoyed the video, then you know what to do. Like the video and make sure you leave a kind comment for Liam in the comments box below. Okay, well, thank you all for watching. I'm currently editing another Wentworth video as I post this, so a new video is coming very, very, very soon. So make sure you have that subscribe button turned on. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.